What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Podcast. I'm your host, Ronnie from New Jersey. And with me, as always, Jeremy, the producer, Deuce. We got Slow-Mo on the controls. Folks, this is episode 54, the Brian Urlacher episode.
Brian Urlacher.
Maybe talk about him for a minute. He got into the Hall of Fame pretty quick. Not sure he should have been. But here's what I'm going to say, folks. This episode is brought to you by our friends over at
Towel Tag.
Towel Tag, folks. Check them out. And you know what? We're going to take a quick break real fast and send it off. Give you a little word from our sponsor. And a quick word from our friends over at Towel Tag, the best damn towel holder on the planet. But, folks, it's not just a convenient, accessible, stylish spot to hold your golf towel, but it also adds a level of security. How, you may ask? In a world where most every golf bag, come on, it looks the same, right? I mean, they're very similar. All of them are. Yours will stand out with a totally customizable and personalized towel holder from Towel Tag. Visit TowelTag.com and be sure to enter code hashtag ITL20 for the exclusive offer. Buy 3 towel tags and receive your 4th one free. Folks, Towel Tag is on our bag, and it needs to be on yours. Now back to the show! And we're back. All right, folks, listen, we got a cool show for you today. Episode 54, as I said. We're going to talk a little bit about Justin Thomas. We'll give him a little clothing update on Justin Thomas after the fiasco from last week. And thank you, by the way, we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you very much. I can't believe there's that many people who actually care about getting this shit. This is phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's phenomenal. I'm super pumped about it. So that's great.
Hey, we're just not on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, podcast,
Spotify,
the whole nine.
I mean, we hit 500 a long time ago on iTunes. I mean, we're doing good on the podcast. We appreciate all you people who listen, but we also love the people who like to watch, who like to look at this beautiful physique. You know, who can forget? Why wouldn't you want to look at this body? It's a body to look at. Let me tell you.
I know that.
What are you doing? You're singing? Stop.
I was just singing. It was Smokey Robinson came to mind.
Smokey Robinson. Holy shit. Folks, we're going to preview a little bit of the Farmers. I'm a big fan of the Farmers. I got a Farmer's story. I've told it on the show, maybe episode, maybe 2, I don't know, 3. But I'm going to go into that again a little bit today, talk about a little Torrey Pines South. Excited about it. We were supposed to have an in-studio guest, but again, schedules, folks. It's the real world. We understand it. COVID, we've got a lot of things going on, people's schedules. We didn't come together this week, but we're going to get to our friend. We're going to get to our friend Keith Jarvis at some point, guaranteed. But we got a good show. I got a couple of things I want to throw. I know we got another caller we're going to talk about. We got a call-in numbers, right? What's the call-in number? Give it to me.
It's on the screen, 347.
It's on the screen, but for those people listening on iTunes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good call.
We got to say it now. I realized that watching last week's episode back. Yes, it's on the screen for the YouTube people. But
You're right. Very good assessment there by you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, guys? If you're listening to the show on podcast, our call-in number is 732-374-3925. Call us. Hang out with us. Check us out.
Say that one more time, like a little slower.
Hey, what's up, guys? If you're listening to this
not the whole thing. 73. The call-in number, folks.
732-374-3925. Come hang out with the boys.
Yeah, just drop us a voicemail. Nobody's going to answer the call. It goes straight to voicemail. You get to hear me being loud, leaving a little voicemail message, which I always love leaving a voicemail. I like the voicemail messages. And then I forwarded my work phone calls to my personal phone, and I got to have a real professional one. But anyway, leave a voicemail. Let us know what you want to hear. You want to hear a story? You want me to tell a story that you already maybe heard, or we tell it again? You have any questions about anything out in L.A., my football knowledge?
My baseball knowledge.
Baseball now. We got a whole types of sport. We covering all types of sports here on the show. If you got any movie recommendations for either myself or Jeremy, you want to just come on talk some golf. Whatever you want to do, leave a voicemail. We'll get your voicemails up on the show, and we will, tailor the show around what you guys want to hear. So I think it's a good way to connect and do that. So get the number again. Maybe hit pause, go back, rewind, and get the number 732. You lost it. You don't have it.
374-3925.
I don't think that's the right number. You just fucked it up, I think. I guaranteed. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about first? Let's dive in.
Hold on. Let's jump to the call that we got this week.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's start off that way. What do we got?
This one comes from my man out in Washington giving us a movie recommendation.
Oh, Washington. Like the state?
Yes, Ron.
Ronnie, dude, Slow-Mo, what is up? It's your boy Garrett from Washington State. All right, so I got 2 things. One, we need to get you guys up here to play at Chambers Bay with your boy. Sadly, I'm getting ready to deploy soon, but we got to stay in touch, and we got to figure out what we can do to get you guys up here. Second, Deuce, movie you need to watch, Blazing Saddles. Hands down, best movie ever. Love you guys. Much love and respect.
First off,
thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
First off,
service.
he's going to get deployed soon. I mean, Godspeed, my man. I hope you're safe.
and we love you too, pal.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. It was Gary, right?
I didn't catch the name. I don't even
It
think
cut off. I think he said Gary. If it's not Gary, I apologize. But anyway, thank you for calling in. Blazing Saddles, phenomenal movie. I don't know how would we ever get to Washington State.
Oh,
We'd have
there's
to
something called planes.
We'd have to figure that out.
There's something called planes.
We'd have to figure that out. I mean,
That's Seattle?
That's a trip.
Is that by Seattle?
It's Seattle, Washington. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know where
Well, he doesn't know
Chambers.
where
I don't
he
know where
is.
Chambers Bay is, but that sounds like a course. I've heard that course before.
I
That's
heard it too.
that's got to be a tour course. That's got to be a sick course. I've heard it. I've heard the name. I know I heard the name. So, and I don't really know much about Washington. So.
Stialacum.
What?
Steilaccoom.
What's that? His last name?
No. That's the city in Washington.
Where Chambers Bay is.
Yes.
Wow. All right, listen. I mean, look, I'm down. I'm down. That might be a little too far, though. I might be a little too far. We're not gonna lie. We might have to maybe meet him in Vegas or something.
What's that?
You know what I mean?
How
We gotta
far is
work
that?
on.
6
I
hours?
don't know, man. No, it's a 6-hour flight to L.A. I mean,
So it's a 6-hour flight to Washington's right on top.
no, it's not right, dude. You do not know what you're
the
talking
right of
about
it.
because it is so far up.
Up. So we're going
Up.
diagonal.
Up.
California going straight.
Up, yeah, way up. Think about it. Los Angeles.
Doesn't
if you
always
draw a
rain in
line
Washington?
across, the country, Los Angeles is like
Directly
Atlanta,
across?
Georgia.
Okay.
That's where LA is. Like it's across from Atlanta, Georgia. So we're flying like this, but you got to go up like that. I don't know, man. That seems like a long flight. But hey, look, I mean, you never know. Let us know when you're in the New York, New Jersey area. Because people do come and visit New York City. It is a mecca.
Do you think they could play golf like while they're deployed?
Wow.
Because I know a lot of. I know
they get days off, right?
But I know there's a lot of golf courses on military bases.
Really?
Yeah, like one
Some
over
of the
here-
military bases are that
Yeah.
big that there's golf courses on them?
Picatinny Arsenal has a golf course
Here, but
Yeah.
he's being deployed. Who the frick could be in the middle of a fucking desert somewhere?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you think they're playing out there? Is the
I
question.
think they
I know
got a
they're playing out-
chippo mat. I think they got a couple putt outs. I think they're bringing some driving range balls maybe, and they're smashing. Your sand game might be good if you're deployed in somewhere
Right.
like that. You're just working on your sand game.
Yeah.
Bring a wedge with you.
That's a good point.
Talk about Ronnie Del Barrio. Hitting an L wedge for 90 days. You know what I mean? I mean, you'll be hitting an L wedge for a couple of years if
not
you're
for nothing,
deployed.
but like the couple call 'em military guys that play with, like, they hit bombs from the tee box. Like,
They're
they just
fit.
let loose. They just
They're
let loose.
fit.
But everywhere else sucks though.
They're fit.
So I guarantee, like, they're out there just smoking balls into the desert.
Yeah. I mean, that's. Hey, listen. Appreciate your service. And Blazing Saddles is a great movie.
What's it about?
Great movie. It's a comedy. It is fucking hilarious.
Like
It's
a
good. I don't even want to give it away. I want you to watch this movie.
Next.
It's a good one. I might have to rewatch it too because it's been a long time since I've seen Blazing Saddles.
Well, next watch it because I didn't watch this.
And
one.
Airplane is another one that's kind of in that realm of it's that same type of humor. Airplane's another phenomenal movie.
Wait, I didn't watch this week. Just so you know,
What do you mean you didn't watch this week?
there was like banger football games on yesterday. So
Because you had an entire week to watch
Not
Wall
really.
Street.
I was
You could have watched it
pretty packed.
any day
Pretty
during
packed.
the week.
Had a pretty packed week.
I don't want to hear excuses.
Bro, it
that
was
you
my
couldn't
birthday
take
week,
an
so you
hour
take
and 45
Thursday. you take
Yeah, you're
Thursday.
right. You're right. I still owe you something. I owe you something.
you
I
take
got it.
Thursday.
It's coming in. Don't worry about it. When it gets here, it gets
Okay.
here.
Probably
I
got-
didn't order it until your birthday, but
it got
you know,
lost in the
whatever.
mail.
It got lost in the mail. Hang on.
No, I didn't have time. Obviously, Thursday and Friday I was recovering and recovery. Saturday I had some stuff going. Friday I actually played golf with my brother.
How's Jacob's game coming?
He shot like a 47, so I guess that's pretty good for someone.
47 on the front.
Yeah,
Someone
someone.
just played 9 holes.
Yeah, like I guess
Too
it's
cold, probably play 18.
no. It's just like that's all I could tolerate at that point. Like
Of him or
no,
of
no,
the
he's
game?
not that bad. Like he hits he actually finds fairways. Like he might have hit like 6 out of the 9 fairways, which is pretty good. Par 3 screwed him up a little bit. He almost drove the green on one hole. He actually on one hole it was like 230 to the green. It was like a short par 4, and he put it on top of the green.
Really?
Yeah, at the my old M2 driver.
You old him too.
Yeah, so he shot 47. It's not bad.
That's good.
So
That's good.
he's all into it. He's invested.
He's got a vessel?
He's got a vessel. I gave it to him for Christmas.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Good for you. That's nice, brother. That's a nice
when you're
brother.
when you're a brand ambassador, you just throw shit.
Brand ambassador now. That's you're just throwing shit out now. You're just making shit up. That's fantastic.
Bro.
All right.
When I go this weekend to Jackson, I'm like, yo, where'd you get your bag?
So listen, Jacksonville, you excited?
I'm pumped. Man.
So those of you who don't know, he originally was signed up for a tournament in Tennessee.
I was gonna go to both, but
But because of COVID quarantine times after the tournament, you don't want to be in quarantine for his birthday. I mean, understandable, 21st birthday. So he postponed the tournament. He is going this week to Jacksonville. So next week we're going to do a little Skype. The show will be via Skype because I can't go anywhere near this kid, right? So he's going to quarantine himself. So we're going to do a Skype episode next week. And you're excited about it or what?
Yeah, I really have to put my mind into getting out there and practicing. Like, I'm going to try to get there early on Friday, maybe get to the course around 1. I want to go out, play the course, and then, like, literally from, like, when I come back till 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, I'm going to be, like, chipping.
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Because, like, I know
your putter's on fire. Your putter's
But the chipping on around the greens is going to be different because the Bermuda grass, so it's like it either grabs your club, you chunk it, or you blade it. So I just want to get the chipping down, and I think I'll be all right.
Are you going to finish in the top half of the field?
I have to finish top 20, you said, right?
Top 20, yeah. Let's see. You feeling confident in your first actual tournament? You feeling confident you're going to do it?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm going to, like...
So you got to have the eye of the tiger. You got to have...
I don't know yet.
You got to have that killer. Yes.
No, I haven't, but, like...
The answer is yes. I'm going to be in the top 20, and I'm going to do work.
And then I'll say yes, and then I'll come back, and that will bite me in the ass, and I'll be last
It doesn't
place.
matter.
I'm humble.
It doesn't matter what...
Got to be humble
You
about
are
it.
so far from humble.
Gotta be humble
You
about
are
it.
so full of... You're gassed up all the
be humble
time.
about it.
You got to... No, see, I don't believe about that. I don't believe in that. If you want to win, you got to feel like you could win. And you're telling yourself you could, I don't know. No, you're going to suck it up.
I'm going to win.
No, I want you to win. I want you to win.
to.
I want you to say you're going to win. I want you to tell you you're going to be lights out. If you're not, so what? You got to throw it out there that you're going to do good. You got to be positive, folks. Too much negativity around everybody right now. We need some positivity, all right? Positive thinking. Good vibes. Get those vibes out there, folks. Be good. It's fucking Thursday morning. Let's finish this week strong.
It's going to be
right?
packed weekend.
So you got 36 holes on
Correct.
Saturday. It's a
Yes,
2-day, it's a 1-day, 2-round tournament.
Yeah.
Handicap adjusted.
For certain flights, yes.
For certain what?
Like, my flight won't get adjusted because I'm playing in the gross flight. Yes.
What do you mean flight? What does that mean?
It's different flights.
What's a flight?
Like, your handicap you get put in with certain people.
Okay, so you're saying for the tournament itself, they got different tiers of the tournament.
Yeah, it's a flight, yeah.
So this whole tournament is going to be people like in similar handicaps.
Flight 1, yeah.
Flight 1. How many flights are there? What flight would I be in?
What's your handicap?
We'll call it a 13.
So you'd be in flight 3. You'll just sneak into flight 3.
So how are you in 1 then? What is it, 1 to 6?
Scratch the 6.
You're not in 1 then. You should be in 2. You would fucking win. You're not going to win now. You're going to be in the fuck. Come on. What are you talking about?
You're playing people the same game as you.
I understand that, but you're not a 6 yet.
So then you go 7 to 12, and then goes 13 to 19, I think, or something like that.
I got to get in. I got to get
saying.
involved. I might actually be able to do something with that.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to look into it. All right, cool. Let me know. We'll go see how your experience went.
Yeah, shoot me
See
live.
how it goes.
We'll go live on Sunday.
We'll go live on Sunday.
Split live. Oh, Saturday.
No, we'll do. Are you gonna be
in Jacksonville.
You gonna be doing some live stories? You gonna do some stories on ITL while you're playing?
I can do some stories, and then we could jump on live Saturday night.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we could do that. We'll see. I'll see.
But
I
want to give up? Yeah, we can give away if I won or not. How I did.
And then we're going to talk about the whole experience on the show because not everybody's going to catch the stories.
Right.
I mean, not everybody's into the Instagram thing. So I think you should be kind of documenting the whole thing.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to be doing some stuff with some sponsors that are sponsoring.
Awesome. You got your wardrobes all set up. I know your style guy. You know what you're going to wear
I'm just
that
rock
day.
one outfit.
No, you got to change outfits for that second round.
That's such too bad.
You go into the locker room. You got to take a shower.
I feel like a
you got to
two-bag
feel good
already.
about yourself.
I feel like a 2-bag already bringing my brother to caddy for me.
Why? Why do you feel like a 2-bag?
I just feel like I'm going to get there and not one person's going to have a caddy.
Who cares? You're bringing your little brother. It's not like you're bringing like the fucking Pete, the 52-year-old like pro who knows that course. No, you bring your little brother. He's carrying your bag. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. And you got to bring a second outfit. I want to see 2 outfits. I want you to take a shower on the turn after the first round. Take a shower.
I got to get
freshen
lunch
up.
first.
Freshen up, get lunch quick. What do you get lunch? Get quick lunch. Tell your brother to go order your lunch where you go grab a quick shower, freshen up, new outfit, new day. Second round is a new day. I want to see it. Don't fuck around. You're representing the show now. You got your goddamn logos on your bag. Like this is for real.
True, yeah. Yeah.
I
I'm excited.
I should
though.
have got you an ITL polo, but then again, you're going to be all Nike out, I
Nike,
guess.
come on.
Yeah.
Come
He's gonna
on,
be all
baby.
Nike'd up. He's all ready to go, folks. So wish you luck. Wish you luck. All right, so
I'll check in every day, man.
so he talked. Our caller talked about getting up to Washington. We're going to do that. You know, good luck to him, and hopefully he comes back safe and sound. And thank you for his service. And yeah, so that's good. Blazing Saddles, put it on the board. I like it. I like that recommendation. We're both going to watch it. I'm going to rewatch it, and I know he hasn't seen it, so we're going to put that on the list. Blazing Saddles, the movie next. You got to watch 2 movies now, but you're going to be on the airplane, so you got some time. Download both of them to your computer on before you go. On the way down, you want to watch
Netflix?
Blazing Saddles because it's funny. On the way back, you watch Wall Street.
Okay.
Good. You got it?
How about I watch Wall?
Download them to your computer. Don't tell me that you don't have Wi-Fi in the flight. You don't know.
You got money for a download to the computer?
What are you talking about?
It costs money to download to the computer.
Oh, stop, cuz. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Rich has got you.
You got a guy?
Rich has got you.
Rich don't
Right?
got me no more.
That's
He
your,
ain't
dad's,
has
your, that's your dad's name, right? Richie. Yeah, Richie's
He
got
don't
you.
got me no more.
He's got you.
I'm a grown-ass man now.
Yeah, fucking stop it. You're a grown man now. You're fucking 21.
How about I just watch Wall Street to get into the mindset, like the fired up mindset Friday? Like going into the
tournament. Yeah, that's a good idea. Gordon Gekko. You want to play like Gordon Gekko. Greed is good.
going to Friday.
Yeah,
like on the
Gordon
plane
Gekko
first.
get you fired up.
Going there.
He'll get you fired up.
Going there, Wall Street, coming back, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea. All right. What do we also got this week? Oh, fuck. I didn't catch a lot of it, but the American Express tournament. I just want to talk about it. Tony Fenell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tony.
He's got the Puerto Rico curse, brother.
He's got some. Yeah, you're right. Puerto Rico. It's his only win on tour. 2016 Puerto Rico. He was dominating. He was killing it. He started his Sunday round when birdie. He separated himself from the field, and then he just watched Cantley and
Siwoo Kim.
Kim. They lit the course on fire. They just went bananas. Kim did something like 20 birdies and no bogeys on the weekend. Like, he went off.
That's crazy.
61, I think
He should
shot.
win. Then. He should win.
He hit a 17-foot birdie, 17-foot putt to win
That's
by
hard
a
to
stroke.
beat. That's hard to beat.
I mean, yeah, I know. But, I mean, Tony, come on, Tony. I mean, I love this guy.
Yeah, he's so nice.
I'm a fan of this guy. He's a good, genuine guy.
Hard to
Hits a
not like
hole-in-one, fucks up his ankle. I mean, these
When was
guys
this?
got bad luck. Don't you remember when he was excited? Jumping up and down the fairway.
I
He was
don't
at the
remember.
Masters, before the Masters, and they blow out his ankle.
Oh yeah. That was the
He's got those
Masters.
big feet. It wasn't the Masters? I
It
thought
was the
It
Masters,
was the Masters,
yeah.
right? Yeah. It was like he hit the hole-in-one on the round before
He's got
the
penguin
Masters.
feet too.
He's got big feet. I tell everybody that the Nike swoosh on his shoe looks like a toboggan.
But he's a big guy.
He's tall. He's tall.
tall
He's
guy, yeah.
lanky.
He's a basketball
tall.
player.
I don't think he was.
No, he was a
I don't
basketball
think he was that good. I can't imagine he'd be that good.
He's 6'3".
That's. I mean, yeah, okay. He was bigger than everybody else, but he just seemed lanky. He doesn't seem like he's too athletic to me.
Does Taco Fall seem athletic to you?
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Taco Fall.
Is that like on the menu at Taco Bell?
No,
What-
no.
what-
You
what
know
is
who
that? What are we
Taco
talking
Fall
about?
is. Come on, don't play this game. We were
No,
talking
no.
about it the other day. Plays for the Celtics. Went played at UCF.
We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, in the Xbox with Pasta or your boy Pasta's boy and.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, because he's a Celtic fan. You were
Yes.
talking.
Yeah.
I was not listening to
No.
that conversation.
Look at him.
Who? Who's this?
Taco. He's 7'4".
7'4".
Yes,
He must have a hog in
He-
his pants.
but
How
what
big?
The fuck does that come
How
from?
big is his hog? He's 7'4". Extrapolate that, bro. It's fucking like a baseball bat. It must be. It's like a snake in his pants. Sorry, it is an explicit podcast. I could talk about it.
But I don't even think he's like a starter.
I mean, fuck, 7'4". Holy shit. Anyway, all right. I don't know what we're talking about this now. All right, for Tony Fenell. I feel bad for the guy. I really do. He's got to put it together. He's got all the tools. He's in contention. It's got to be in his head, right? It's got to be. What else could it be? It's got to be in his head. He's got to get out of his own head. Tony Fenell, come on. We're pulling for you out inside the leather. I always throw him into my little tournament things.
Why don't you just come on the show, Tony? We'll give you the juice.
We'll give him the juice. I'll gas his ass up.
For
like
sure.
my new head coach, Robert Saleh, the New York Jets. All gas, no break. Let's go.
About Dan
You
Campbell.
got to live your life like... Oh, Dan Campbell. Did you see that press conference? Folks, the new coach of the fucking Detroit Lions was talking about getting knocked down and biting kneecaps.
Yep.
Like, Bro, you're the CEO of there's only 32 NFL jobs. It's $1 billion franchise, and you're talking like that.
And he said,
Look, I like being
cursed.
gassed up. He cursed? He was out of his mind.
He goes,
One of
I'm
the
not going to
best-
talk here and sit and talk here about how good of a season we're going to have and all that. No, we don't want that. You guys don't want to hear that shit. You're tired of it. He goes, sorry, and excuse my language. Just I'm fired up right now.
You look, when you're a player, you love playing for that coach. That's why I'm so excited about the New York Jets, because Robert Saleh is one of those types of guys.
People love playing for
That's why I wore
Flores.
the white sleeve under the T-shirt today in honor of my boy, Robert Saleh.
Sure.
New York Jets, baby! We're back. I mean, Deshaun Watson. I love Sammy D. I think Sammy D can thrive in this offense. And I think if we draft Sewell to tackle out of Oregon, the second pick of the draft, we're going to be in a really, really good spot, because now players are going to want to come play for this coach. So we're going to pick up one of those wide receiver free agents, the number ones, like the Allen Robinsons or the Chris Godwins. We're going to pick up a pass rusher. We're moving to a 4-3. So that's going to make Quentin Williams an inside animal, because you can't double team him now because it's not a 3-4. He's running a 4-3. He's one-on-one. He's going to be destroying people.
He needs to get his braces
C.J.
off.
Mosley, they're off. I think they're off. C.J. Mosley in the center of that defense in a 4-3. Oh,
Injury
Marcus May playing that deep safety, just ball hop.
Typical Jets fans. Always. Typical Jets fans. Next season's going to be our year. Next season's going to be
We needed
our
a
year.
culture change.
How about we got to rebuild first?
I'm telling you right now, we're not that far off. Joe Douglas had a phenomenal draft last year. Mims is going to be a phenomenal number 2 wide receiver. Crowder in the slot is solid. Herndon's going to actually come alive now with this offense. Look at Kittle, a 5th-round draft pick.
I'll put money that you guys are not getting Watson either.
You're going to put money that we're not going to get Watson. I will take that bet. If Watson leaves Houston, I'll bet you he's going to the Jets.
No. The bet is that he's not going to the Jets.
Well, I mean, there's the only thing it's either the Jets or he's staying in Houston.
Or he's going to Miami.
He's not going to Miami. He's not going to Miami because Miami is not. Because the current situation, the Jets, the GM and the coach did not draft Sam Darnold. They have no allegiances to him.
How many number ones do you have?
We have 2 this year. We have 2 next year.
Number ones?
Yes, we have 2. Ours and Seattle's this year. Ours and Seattle's next year. We have ours and Seattle's 3rd round this year. We have ours, and we have 2 second-round picks. Plus, if we trade Darnold, we'll have a 3rd. I mean, we are draft capital up, stacked. We have a franchise left tackle that's an absolute animal.
Miami has some draft.
Miami's, listen to me, the head coach.
There's only 2 people. There's only 2 teams that fit the criteria: Jets and Miami. I don't think he wants.
Yeah, correct. I agree with that. He wants the Jets. He wants New York. He wants that money. But both places are good for money outside of the football game. But New York, you win in New York, forget you're a legend. If Miami, the head coach and the GM, both were in place and they drafted Tua over Herbert, they're not going to be that quick. They're not going to be that quick to admit that they fucked up and took the wrong guy.
I'll tell you, because I told you from the fucking beginning.
You did. Why are we talking about football? Holy shit! But no, but that's the thing. Robert Saleh, I'm excited. It's okay. I feel like we have the right GM, and I felt that way as soon as we went out and got him. And now we have the right coach. Players are going to want to play for that coach. If we get Deshaun Watson, every playmaker free agent's going to want to come to the Jets. Between that coach and that quarterback, we're going to be set. But even Sam Darnold, I'm happy with Sam and getting another offensive lineman and just going buck wild. Anyway, all right,
your boy
golf.
Saleh needs to get a new suit. He needs to get a new tailor.
Bro, he wears T-shirts and Under Armour.
He's
not a suit guy.
He looked like a Velcro suit that you Velcro on your back.
He said that Matt LaFleur, which, by the way, Green Bay, how do you not go for that on 4th down? Wow, you just ruined. You ruined the best. You had a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You screwed up the draft by taking Jordan Love when you shouldn't have. You should have got a wide receiver like T. Higgins. Or like, what's his name from Indianapolis?
They didn't go Jordan Love.
Yes, they did. They took him in the 1st. They traded into the 1st round to get Jordan Love.
I'm thinking of A.J. Dillon. Sorry.
What a mistake that was. And he's not even the backup. He was a 3rd. He couldn't even win the backup job.
You think Aaron Rodgers
Aaron Rodgers won. What?
You think Aaron Rodgers is out? They must think his nearest future.
No, he's not. He's not going anywhere. He's going to win the MVP this year. I'm just saying you had a home game. You had that game. Tom Brady throws 3 interceptions.
That's
I mean, come on. You got to go for that 4th down. Rodgers should have ran it in, by the way. I would have won $3,000. I had an anytime touchdown bet. I had Devontae Adams. I had Mike Evans. I had Scantling, Valdez Scantling, whatever his name is.
3-name Jack.
And Aaron Rodgers. All I needed was Aaron Rodgers to rush a touchdown, and I would have turned 25 into $3,000.
Done.
Bananas. But anyway, he threw it. They didn't get it. 4th down, they kicked the field goal. What are you doing? Fourth quarter, seven down. What
Isn't
were
his
they
brother
down?
going to the Jets?
They were down. Who?
LaFleur's brother.
Yes, Mike LaFleur. His younger brother is the offensive coordinator now for the Jets. He was with Shanahan for 10 years, and now he's finally going to bring it to the Jets. Anyway, all right, bring it back to golf here, folks. Let me ask you a question. I read this article. Maybe it wasn't an article, whatever it was. I heard this story about this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just turned 60 years old. He was a very, very good golfer, right? Playing from he was in his 50s, right? Playing from the white tees. He was maybe like a 4 handicap, 5 handicap.
Plus 4 or minus 4?
4 handicap.
Like on our side, not on the other
Yes,
side.
not on the other side. He turned 60 on his 60th birthday, right? He moves up to the senior tees because he can. Now, now he's a scratch golfer now, but what do you do? Like, do you feel like if you're 60 and you're bombing the ball and you're a single-digit handicap from the white to the blues, wherever the hell he was playing from, are you happy about moving up to the senior tees and just ripping these courses apart? Because, I mean, it's not that big of a difference. You still got a putt. You still got a chip, right? The numbers are going to be different. Maybe those fairway bunkers aren't in play anymore. Those dog legs aren't that drastic anymore.
Right.
You're probably not hitting driver off the tee much. You're kind of changing your game up a little bit. But
Well, you might can hit driver and you're on the green.
what is that fun? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because I know how I feel about it. I feel like if I'm playing that well from back, I want to keep playing back. Just because I can move up doesn't mean I necessarily want to.
See, the tees are based on your age, but I personally think it should be based on your handicap. Because what are you, like, how would you, now let's say you're playing for someone for money and you have to play the same team as they're playing. Like, how are you going to adjust? Obviously,
But
you're
why?
a good
No,
golfer,
you're not.
you
No,
can-
if you're playing for money and he's 60, he's up at the fucking senior tees, and and the handicap's adjusted.
It should
so
be
doesn't matter.
It should be your handicap is determine where you play.
So you're saying your single-digit handicap, you should be playing from the blues.
Mm-hmm.
If you're, 10 to 15, you should be playing from the whites.
Yes.
16 and above, you should be playing from the seniors,
Yes.
from the reds.
But there's yes, absolutely.
What about for children? Children have their own tee setups?
Children drops it in the fairway with dad.
When the fairway begins?
Yes.
I can get down with that.
Shouldn't be your age
Because
you're
then-
gonna
so
tell
you're
me,
saying-
you're
so
gonna tell
now-
me Freddie Couples is eligible to play from the senior tees all the way up.
He is, yeah.
Right, but he's not.
What do you mean they're not? Those courses are a lot shorter than what the pros are playing.
But it's not the senior tees, and it's like the blues.
I look. So you're saying so what you're saying is no handicaps.
No handicaps.
Handicaps, right. You keep your handicap, so you have your handicap. But if I'm a 12, 13, and you're a 7, 8, you're playing from the blues, I'm playing from the whites, and I'm not giving you any strokes?
It's either you're going to play up and you're not taking strokes, or you're going to play the same teams and take strokes.
Interesting.
And that's
Against you, I need the strokes.
Yeah, either way, you would get.
I would because yes, you drive the ball further than me, but it's not that much further. But then again, if I'm 20 yards up, I'm out driving you. If I'm 20 yards up, we're probably about equal then, because you out drive me by about 15, 20 yards probably, right, on average.
50 to 50.
But I hit
60.
more fairways than you. I feel like anyway.
Yeah, but my scramble game's better.
100%. Your short game's much better, and your putting's better, so there's no doubt.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that for me, that yardage off the tee is not beneficial to me more so than getting that stroke, because I can get in your head with that stroke, because now you're going to be a little bit more aggressive knowing that I have that stroke. You're going to be going for more pins when you probably maybe not should. You have a bunker right in front of you, protecting the front side of the green. You're going to you know what I mean? You might play it differently instead of laying up what you would normally do and then, getting a good angle to come into the flag. You're probably thinking, "Oh shit, he's got a stroke on this hole. I got to go for it." You know what I mean?
Right. No, I'm just trying to dissect.
So I'm thinking you're. I like the idea of no strokes and just according to handicap, but I think that's a good idea, because as you get better, then you got to move back.
Right.
But so anyway, so the guy was like, I'm going back and forth. Sometimes I'm playing from the blues and the whites. Sometimes I'm playing from the senior tees and I heard this on a radio show. That's where it was. I didn't read it. I read it on the radio show because the host of the show, Michael Breed, give him a shout out, right? Breed, the new breed of golf, I think the name of the show is on Sirius. He actually said that he doesn't think it was that big of a difference, but he said you do need to do one or the other. Going back and forth, even if you play that same course, you gotta be consistent, and you gotta at least
here's a kind of
ride
question.
with it up. Either ride with the senior tees or not.
Yeah.
But you're doing yourself a disservice by going back and forth.
Here's a counter question to you. In the winter here in Jersey, specifically, there is, a lot of courses move, at least where I play, like Alpine Hill, they move their tees up. So, like, all winter you're playing the senior tees, the up tees, right?
What do you mean they move their tees?
They don't let you play the blues or whites. They close the tee boxes, and they move the senior tees up.
In the winter?
Yes.
Well, that's a good idea.
So blues, whites, and
that's
yellows.
to protect the course.
Right, but you're playing the senior tees in the winter.
Okay.
I shot 1 under the other day.
Good, so you're getting ready for this tournament.
Right,
That's good.
in the senior tees. Like, I don't see myself shooting 1 under. Not that I can't do it, but I don't see, like, it would be a different
Well, your
ball
normal
game.
score there is probably what? 3 over, 4 over, 5
Yeah.
over, right around
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
Right, 5 over
Right.
par, you're 77,
Right.
79,
Right,
82
yes.
on a bad day, right? But that's your normal range.
Correct.
I
like,
think that's
would you-
smart.
would
Do
you
all
equivalent-
golf courses do that, by the way, or is
No,
that
some do temp green, some do that.
temp greens?
But my question to you
protect
is,
the green,
my
the-
question
the
to you is,
tees?
would you take that round that you hit playing the senior tees into consideration when you're getting ready to play, like what I'm doing, getting ready to play a course in Florida?
because even though you played the senior tee,
But it's
you
not
were
the
20
same.
yards. I understand, but
Because it's different shots.
off the tee is not the same, but everything else is the same. You're still
Right.
hitting fairways. You might be, 95 yards out instead of 125. Big deal.
No.
You're still got to make that shot. You still got to chip. You still got to putt. So that was Michael Breed's thing, was that you're still doing all the things. That 20 yards,
See, but here's
it's
what
not
I
making that big of a difference.
But
you're
for me,
playing
it is.
well.
But for me, it is because I rather have my 4 wedges in my hand than any other club in my bag. So I rather be driver wedge all the time, and that's what I was. I was driver wedge, driver wedge, driver wedge, driver wedge. That's how I was able to score.
Yeah, but leading into a tournament, you shouldn't have been doing that. You should have been laying up to numbers to work on your.
That was
game
It was 2
because-
weeks ago. But when if I go out to play, I don't think I will.
Right.
Obviously, I'll be hitting irons. I won't bring. That's what I did when I played on Friday. My brother, I was hitting 3 irons, hitting 4 irons, hitting 5s, making sure.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I think you got to think about your strategy for this tournament, for this amateur tournament. I honestly, I don't. I know that you're going to be all gassed up when you're starting. Might be a little nervous too.
Maybe.
Right? I would love to see you start off, play the front 9 with irons off the tee. Just get into the flow, get the grass, feel where you're at, get those irons working, because I don't want to see you feel like you're you know what I mean, you crank a couple bad drive. I don't want to put it in your head, but I think because you got to attack it with a strategy, all right? And you got to practice till you get to there. This week you should practice with the strategy. I think you should maybe go play around at Galloping Hill and just using irons.
It's gonna be too cold, but okay.
Okay, but maybe give it a shot.
But I don't
9
want to
holes.
get. That's what I was trying to like. Do I go do that, or do I just go to the range? Because if I get used to this Jersey grass, it's gonna be so different when I get down there.
Right, but I would play this tournament, your first amateur tournament. I would play this. You're playing two rounds of 18 in the same day. That first day, especially that front 9, I would just tee off with irons. Your 4 iron off the tee, get it in the fairway, get a good flow, get confidence building. Okay, before you unleash. I would play that whole first round conservative. See where you're at. Okay, and look, you might be in the top 10 because I honestly do think that we all like to pull driver out. I do because it's the best club in my bag. But I think for you to get those jitters out of that first tournament, I would literally consider teeing off with my irons the whole first round, seeing how it goes. And then either like you're in position now you can hold it off. And if you're like up on the top of the leaderboard or like in striking distance, I would do that the rest of the round.
It's easier said than done.
Trust me, I understand. I get it. But
like I'm not my driver has been effective lately. That's the biggest thing too. Like I'm not. It
I
hasn't
would
been
use
this
it-
big slice.
I would use
literally-
it sparingly, though.
It's middle every time.
I don't think you're going to need it. That's what I'm saying. I think you're going to get more confidence. I think you're going to be in a better position. And then let's just say you're at the top, top 5 of the leaderboard going into that second round. I would do the same thing in the back. Let everybody else crank their drives out of bounds with the nerves coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I don't know.
You play those whole 2 rounds without pulling your driver out, I'm telling you right now, I think you're going to be in the top 10 for sure.
Bro, but
sure.
The ball's going to fly so far.
So far. But again, for what? With that
So
extra
I'm
25 yards, it's not worth the risk.
I'm working with a guy now who's looking up.
You hit that driving iron so good.
I do.
So what do you?
I got a new one in the bag though.
What?
I got a new one in the bag.
Oh, you're not used to it.
Don't say what it is because I can't have that out there yet. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know why for obvious reasons, but
I have no idea, but you
Because
probably
me-
told me. But
because we ragged them on the show a couple times.
we ragged them on the show a couple times.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down for you.
Just mouth it when the camera's not on you. We ragged them on the show a couple.
didn't
times.
rag
I
them, but
do
we
know that
said-
you showed me that club.
But
We ragged them. Why?
We didn't
why,
rag 'em, we
Why
just said
can't
they're-
Why can't we say on the show what club it is?
because I don't want to go back and get bit me in the ass.
What do you mean bite? What would bite you in the ass?
That I'm using something that I said I would never use.
Yeah, but someone gave you the club.
Still,
Someone gave you the club, and you're going to test it out. There's nothing wrong with
we'll
that.
talk about it after next week.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, like I was saying though,
Some
like,
overpriced golf.
like I was saying though, like I don't like.
By the way, I heard you in the headphones, so I think they
Yeah,
probably
who
heard you.
cares?
Who gives a
PXG.
shit? Fuck it. Yes.
anyway,
It's a sexy looking club. It really is.
It's
but
all
it's
murdered out,
just
too.
so expensive. Anyway,
but
but no, that's my
I'm,
take.
I'm working with a
That's-
guy. I'm working with a guy who's on the Google Maps now. I don't know about today, but maybe tomorrow. He's on the Google Maps checking out the layout for the course, and he's gonna print me like all these sheets.
I mean, they should give you everything, right? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need
but
to
he's
know
working on-
how wide the fairways are in these certain holes. And I would say, look, if the fairway's not 50 yards wide, I would go off the PXG driving iron off the tee.
Yeah.
And I would play this smart. Know how the depth of the greens. Know that because then it's like I know that this green is 35 yards long or 35 yards deep. So aim for that 20 mark. Let it roll out. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you need to approach it differently than you would just playing a regular course.
What time are we at?
I wish you luck. How long are we at?
Oh boy.
Good. All right, so we got a few more minutes here. I got a couple things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Farmers Insurance Open over at Torrey Pines South. I got a story. I played this course, and to be honest, what's that?
Was that the door?
This is one of my best rounds ever. Believe it or not, was at Torrey Pines South. I was out in San Diego for a work conference, and I was able to sneak away. While I was out there, I was looking for some courses to play, and I didn't realize that Torrey Pines was public. I don't know why I didn't know that. I mean, I might have heard it, but just didn't remember it.
It's the best page of the south, of the west.
Right. It's absolutely spectacular. So when I heard that it was open to the public, I called up right away, and I tried to get a tee time. And I was able to get a single. I was able to get out there. And when I get there, the guy's like, do you want to play north or south? And I'm like, well, the south is the one that they play the tournaments on. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, it was like $100 difference. It was like $250 for the round versus $150. And I said, I didn't care, whatever. How many times am I going to be able to say I played Torrey Pines? So I played Torrey Pines. It was a single. I played with this other cool guy. He was this other guy was in the military, so they were doing all these military exercises, all the fighter jets, and it was really really cool seeing some of the choppers, the big the carriers and shit. It was pretty awesome. And I played with these other two guys that play this course all the time. They were local, and this one guy was out of his mind. He was out of his mind. He had like long hair, surfer dude, playing in like flip-flops and just destroying the course. The guy was such a good golfer. He was probably in his like early 50s, late 40s, just completely smoking the course.
Was he playing the senior tees?
No, he was not. Well, no, he was not in his 60s. But no, I mean, it was a hell of an experience, and I got to play it. It was a week before. It was like the last day or two that they were allowing people to play the course before the Farmers Open. So all the grandstands were up. It was cool. I got pictures of this. Maybe we'll post some pictures. If I can find them, I'll give them to you to put on here. But it was just awesome. Just being able to tee off on a par 3 with all the grandstands up, the Farmers logos all over the place. It was a really cool field. The course was absolutely impeccable, and I played out of my mind with a rental set of TaylorMades. The one thing that drove me nuts was I had a mallet putter, which I wasn't a fan of. But I'll tell you what, never, ever. I have not played better than this. I was coming down. All I needed to do was par 18 for a 79, and I missed a 6-foot putt. And I was so upset. The guy that was playing with me was like, he's like, I can't believe you. I made the mistake that we all do. I was like, I'm playing really good today. I'm like, what am I at right now? I added up my score on the 17 tee box.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest mistake ever. I went bogey for an 80, but I still got. It was still not my lowest score,
That's
but
your
my
best score ever?
No, not my lowest score, but the best round I ever played because of where it was, because of the views, because of everything everything about it was phenomenal. All right, so I'm excited to watch this tournament. This is one that I do like to watch. I was going through the field, and I got to be honest with you, I was a little nervous. Like the top, 40, 50 people that I was going through, I was like, where are all the studs? But they're there. They were all towards the bottom of the list. Notables playing this week. So first of all, it's let me see here. I missed the 6-foot putt for 79. I even wrote it down. It's 7,765 yards. That's wicked.
I'm playing 66 this
That's
weekend.
wicked. Did you hear what? Who's the guy from South Carolina? The golfer Kisner, Kevin Kisner. Did you catch that clip that he said? That was hilarious, folks. If you didn't see it, someone asked him. They said, do you feel like you could win everywhere? And he's like, no. And they're like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm not gonna. I can't win it like Torrey Pines and Beth Page.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, then why play? He's like, well, because 20th. They pay a lot of money for 20th place.
A lot of money for
that
20th.
was phenomenal. That was such a real, honest answer to. I like him. Big fan of him. But let's see. We got Jason Day playing. We got Bubba Watson. We got Matt Wolf, Gary Woodland, Harold Varner, Jimmy Walker, Jordan Spieth, Patrick Reed, John Rahm, who came in second last year and won it in 2017. So he's someone to look for.
Defending champion?
Wait, I'll get there. Phil Mickelson's playing. Rory McIlroy, who finished third last year. Hideki Matsuyama. Victor Hovland, Brooks Koepka, Mark Leishman, defending champ from the Farmers. So I'm excited. I think it's a good field. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And that course it's spectacular. It's just every now and then you see a couple of F-16s, Raptors just flying overhead, and you get the big shot. It's pretty cool. It's a cool atmosphere. It's a phenomenal course. The views of the ocean are just absolutely insane. So I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it. I think this is the first one of the year that I'm going to really sit down and actually watch. There's no football this weekend, right? Because we got the Super Bowl. Tom Brady, by the way, Tom Brady. I'm sick of it. Enough's enough, Tom. We're gonna do a rant later about it. Being a Jet fan, I'm sick of this guy. Sick of this guy. But I think he just proved that, maybe he's a little bit. He deserves it. Maybe Belichick doesn't deserve as much credit as he. I'll tell you what, Tom Brady is. This guy knows how to win.
Hey, Bruce Arians is a pretty good quarterback, pretty good coach, and I'm happy for Bruce.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm not a real fan of his.
He's really, bro. It's his first Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah. No. Didn't he get a Super Bowl with Pittsburgh as a coordinator?
Coach.
Well, yeah, as a head coach. Obviously, he was in Arizona, now he's in Tampa, and he got Tom Brady to come. But no, congratulations to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's pretty cool that they're playing the first ever home team playing.
At home.
That's one thing. So,
well, that's not true though.
What do you mean? Yes, it is.
The Giants played at Yankee Stadium in the Super Bowl when the Giants, when MetLife was yes, they did. When MetLife was getting redone or constructed, the Giants played one of the Super Bowls at Yankee Stadium.
No, there was never a Super Bowl at Yankee Stadium.
Or something at Yankee Stadium. No, yes, there was. We need a fact on that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I definitely heard something about that.
No. Maybe one of the championships back in the 1940s was played at Yankee Stadium, and the Giants were there, and they won it. But this is Super Bowl era. We're talking about Super Bowls. It's the first ever home team to play in their home building at a Super Bowl. Now, here's one thing that usually the way they do the Super Bowls, they break it up. They have a third of the attendance, the fans go to one team. A third go to the other team, and the NFL takes the other third. So sponsors and all that jazz, right? Deuce was right about what? What year? I bet you it was before 1962. Yeah. When did the Super Bowl start? 1967. Thank you.
1967.
66.
But the Giants played
won
a
in
championship.
69. What?
So the Giants played a championship at Yankee Stadium when life was getting done. But it was before Super Bowl era.
Correct. It wasn't a Super Bowl. It was just an NFL championship game.
Yeah, okay.
When there was only 12 teams in the league or whatever it was, But no, in the 60s there were more teams. What's that? Yeah, pre-Lombardi Trophy. So anyway, so we were both right. Great. But no, so
you.
Fuck you. Walk me to the building. Fuck you. So usually it's a third for the home team, third for the away team, and they're usually both obviously on a neutral site, and then third for the league. This year they're only allowing 22,500 people at the Super Bowl.
Even though Kansas City was packed yesterday.
7,500 of those tickets are going to Tampa Bay frontline workers, doctors, nurses, and whatever. I mean, come on. That they're going to be fans of Tampa Bay. I mean, it's going to be like a home game for Tampa Bay. It's kind of
And they're the away team.
Are they the away team?
Kansas City's number 1 seed.
That doesn't matter. It rotates every year.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's not based on the seedings. It rotates every year. Whatever it was last year, it's the opposite this year. So last year, do we know Kansas City, were they wearing white or red last year in the Super Bowl?
Red.
Well, then they're wearing white. So then they're the away team. Yeah. So Tampa Bay truly is a home game. And I hate them in red. I like them in the white with the red, the contrast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, whatever. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm excited. No football this weekend, so that means we can really focus in and get into that golf mode. You know, that golf mode with the Farmers. It's a good tournament. It's a great field. Just look at the just look up
which name's first, second?
Kansas City Super Bowl image, and just see what color they're wearing.
I want to say
it'll be the opposite. What?
I want to say it was white. It was in Miami.
You want to say it was white? It was Miami last year. Well, we'll see. Whatever it is.
Yep.
At the Bucks.
Bucks
the
are
Bucks
home.
are home.
Yep.
Yeah. So they were red last year, and they're white this year.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, they were red.
Correct, but then you just said that they were. You just flip flopped on
made
yourself.
A mistake, but I said red.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm excited. Football, Super Bowl, whatever. I'm more worried about the draft because I'm a Jet fan. Yeah. So who do you like this week at Farmers? I think
it'd be great if like Kevin Kisner just won.
Oh, it would be awesome. After
right.
he said he couldn't win, but he just the distance 7,700 yards.
Stupid.
That's beastly. It's beastly. There's some par fives that you got to go driver to get close. It's insane. I don't know. I think Rory. I think Rory's. John Rahm's going to be in the mix for sure.
Give me a distance guy.
Give me Rahm for sure. I think Rahm's going to definitely be at the top of the leaderboard.
DJ?
No, I didn't see DJ. Tiger, obviously, as we know, is getting a surgery, right? So he's out for a little bit. Leishman, I mean, obviously. Leishman's not that long off the tee, but he won it last year, so maybe it doesn't matter. Rahm won it in 17, second place last year. McIlroy, third place last year.
I like a Rahm, like a McIlroy.
Well, yeah.
Give me someone long off the tee.
Like a Wolf? You think Wolf's going to do something?
No, like a Cameron Champ type of guy.
Bubba?
I like Champ because he's long off the tee. I like Fenell because he's long off the tee, but he just can never close out.
Fenell. I'm rooting for Fenell. I want Fenell to do it this week. Fenell, just show everybody. He's obviously hot.
All right.
He's obviously playing good, so his stroke is nice right now. Yeah, I mean, I would go Rahm and Fenell would be my pick. So I take my long shot on Fenell, see what his odds are, put a little cash on him.
Give me Rory. All right, so then give me Rory and Champ.
Rory and Champ?
No 2v2 scramble.
Is he playing? I didn't write him down. I would have probably.
Champ?
Yeah.
I'll double check.
But anyway, yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. One thing I wanted to talk to you about. I know we're running close to the end here. I saw this here on the internet popped up on my feed there. I'm curious, how many of the top 10 richest golfers of all time can you name?
Not one.
What?
I can't name one off.
What are you talking about? Just think about it.
Champ is playing. Rory and Champ, my pick.
Rory and Champ. All right. Top 10 richest golfers of all time. Who's made the most money during their career of all time? So obviously, could be retired people too. Just run off how many. I got the top 10, and I have how much money they've made, and let's just see how many you can get. I'm curious. Tiger's number one, $800 million. That's disgusting.
Obviously, it would be no one from back then because they weren't making that much money.
But again, I believe this is everything.
So like endorsements.
Gotcha. This is. I think this is total net worth.
But it's still different. Okay, it's
$800 million. Tiger Woods is almost worth $1 billion. That's right.
So Jack Nicklaus.
Let me right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack Nicklaus is $320 million in fourth place.
Arnold Palmer.
$700 million. That's a lot of iced tea.
Greg Norman.
Arnold Palmer, $700 million. He's second place.
Greg Norman.
A lot of Shark T-shirts.
Yes.
$300 million. Fifth place.
Gary Player.
Very good. $250 million. Gary Player, sixth place. So far you got Tiger Woods, you got Arnold Palmer, you got Jack Nicklaus, you got Greg Norman, you got Gary Player. Keep going.
Rory should be like number 10 probably, right?
Rory's number 7, $130 million.
Ricky Fowler?
Nope.
I'm trying. Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson, number 3, $400 million.
Wow.
So far, you've gotten the top 7. You got 3 more to go.
Justin Thomas is too young, right?
Correct. Well, I mean, he's not on there. I
Right.
shouldn't say that he's too young because some people might be young.
Rory.
Left.
We said Rory. I maybe got one more for you. I'm drawing a blank. Probably gonna pop to me. Vijay Singh.
No, close.
He
I
might
think
be 11. Freddie Couples.
$120 million. Freddie Couples, number 8. You got 2 more to go.
Ernie Els.
Wow, not bad. $85 million, 10th. You got 1 player, number 9, with a cool $100 million.
Number 9. Top most earning player on tour.
I mean, think about it. Sponsorships,
Right.
commercials.
It's like, man, I'm trying to like run through it in my head.
That'd be great. You got 1 more left. It'd be pretty cool if you got all 10.
Not Ernie, right?
Yeah.
Well, we said
and
Ernie.
you only missed out. You only said Vijay Singh. I think was the only wrong one that you said.
Yeah.
Oh no, and you said Ricky Fowler.
Because it's big orange.
Right,
deal.
of course, yeah.
Jordan Spieth.
Very good. $100 million. Wow, that's pretty good.
I'm just thinking 'cause he went on a
you
run.
only got 2 wrong. 10 right and 2 wrong.
Yeah.
Not bad. Ernie Els, 10th place, $85 million career earnings. Not just golf.
Yeah.
Net worth, I should say. Richest golfers of all time. Number 9, Jordan Spieth, $100 million. Number 8, Freddie Couples, $120 million. Number 7, Rory McIlroy, $130 million. Number 6, Gary Player, $250 million. When he was winning tournaments, the purse was like $72,000.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he worth $250 million?
Endorsements, bro.
I know, but what is he endorsed? He's got clubs,
PXG.
right? PXG.
He's a PXG guy.
Well, I mean, he's probably playing them now, but he doesn't own PXG. The GoDaddy guy does.
No, he plays PXG.
Well, right, but
Yeah.
but still, I mean, $250 million. Holy shit! Greg Norman, we all know the T-shirts, the Shark. We all know him. $300 million. It's a lot of clothes. Jack Nicklaus is just, I mean, he's got his hand in everything. So $320 million for him. Phil Mickelson has just been an advertising. He has financial companies representing him, for Christ's sake. I mean, he knows what he's doing with his cash. $400 million. Arnold Palmer, that blew me away. $700 million.
Drinks.
Could it really just be the Arizona iced
Has to
teas?
be.
I mean,
Well,
what?
it's not just Arizona. It's Arizona's. You're on a Palmer. You're half and halves.
They're all Arizona iced teas. Though.
And then the trademark's the name.
I mean, yeah. I guess $700 million. That blew me away. I did not think
Well, with that being said, like, is John Daly had to be like 12 or 13, right? Right around there.
I don't know. I don't know if this is. I don't know. I didn't see. I just saw top 10 and stopped there. But Tiger Woods, $800 million is no surprise to anybody. I mean, just Jesus Christ, the guy's unbelievable.
Well, I said not one. I named all 10.
Yeah, I know, like an idiot. You said. Oh, you thought about it for a little bit. But that's it. I got nothing else. What else we got? Episode 54.
Done.
You know, a little bit of football, a little bit of golf. Not much of a movie because someone didn't watch the movie he was supposed to watch. We got a call in from our caller, Gary. Again, safe travels to him. Thank you for your service, and thank you for calling in. I'm excited. We hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. That meant a lot. You know, really did. I like seeing that number. You know, let's. It would have been nice if we hit it before the year was up. The 52 episode would have been nice, but we got 53 after the 53rd episode. We were 1 episode short of a year. We got 500 subscribers. So thank you very much for all of you that subscribed. And we know it's people. We know it's people because I don't know that many people. I know my family probably. I probably only got 30 subs from my family because, you know.
Try 102.
What's that?
Italian families are big. Call how it is.
No, I know, but I don't think they unsubscribe.
They're tired of you.
They're tired of me. That's too bad. They got my personal Instagram account. They got the please. So there's not that many in my family. So it's all of you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, all the love. Thanks to our friends over at Towel Tag, all the sponsors that we've worked with in the past. You know, it's been awesome. 500 subscribers. You know, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's pretty solid. I mean, how many podcasts star? Everybody's got a podcast now. Everybody out there's got a podcast, but we're still chugging along, and we love bringing you guys the content. We love everybody who's tuning in and checking us out. And don't forget to call in on the call-in line. Don't forget to go over to Instagram, go to the tree in the bio, and go get some merch. Go buy some merch. Did we ever get the size from our guy that won the
No, one guy responded to my email.
What's that?
Not one winner responded to my email.
Oh, we got to get these. Let's go, guys. What are we doing? Respond. We want to get you this stuff out there. But that's it, folks. That's all we got. Episode 54 in the books. You got anything, Slow-Mo? You brought donuts today like an asshole. He literally bought a dozen donuts. You know what? No. Let's take the donuts. Get these things away from me. Get them away. Oh, wow. You guys did a little work on these things. A little double chocolate. We got vanilla frosted. We got a couple jellies and a couple glazes.
This episode's not sponsored by Dunkin'
It's
Donuts.
not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, even though all of our cups say Dunkin' Donuts all the time. I can't eat. You know what's funny? Today, I did not eat my Egg McMuffin. My soft
What happened
Egg
to end
McMuffin.
of the show here?
Oh, we'll end the show when I end the show. Right? But I want to talk food for a second here. I actually went to Dunkin' Donuts today and got an oatmeal.
Wow, brother.
Yeah. So how was my energy today? Was it a little low, Slow-Mo? It was where it normally is? I don't know. I'll tell you what. I don't feel like I got to go to the bathroom, so maybe I should stop eating the fucking sausage, egg, McJesus in the morning.
That's good.
But I had an oatmeal. I said, let me start this week off fresh. It's a new week. I'm going to start it off fresh. I had a coffee already. That was my iced tea, and I hit an oatmeal. I'm not touching these donuts.
Let's go. We got
maybe one.
We got an interview to do.
We do. That's right. Folks, check out. We got a post-game and pre-game. We got a post-game interview coming up. We'll see how that goes. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. Be sure to check out our friends over at TowelTag.com. And that's it. We're done. Episode 54. Do us a favor, as always. Keep it inside the leather!